Hi there, savewith.crypto here. A little bit late with the video today, sorry about that. So the current state of my trades. Well, I've got a BTC USD inverse perpetual trade going on. That's a coin M, they call it, in Bitget, which is quite heavily underwater. However, it's only a 5x leverage trade, and I've got a lot of margin added, so I'm kind of got a liquidation point down at like 50 grand or so. So I'm not too worried about that. Meanwhile, I'm trying to make some money with using USDT trading with the, what's it called? It's called the USDT perpetual, isn't it, in Bitget. So I've got a long here that's got quite a lot of margin added there. So that means that the liquidation price is at 57,188, which is a little bit scary. However, I've also got this short as well, so I'm shorting down from 61,483. It's quite a high leverage short, 20x that is. The idea being is if this comes down to near that price, say like 58 grand or whatever, at that point I'll close the short and then add that to that. That's the kind of plan, which I think will be okay. Now, this is a really bad way to trade. What should have happened is when this was about 5% in a loss, I should have closed the trade and then either shorted or looked for a much lower entry for a long. But as it is, I've just made my life more complicated by having two trades going on at the same time, one long and one short. If, however, after all that, you still are interested in trading, then please do go to my affiliate link, which is savewithcrypto.org/bitget, and that will get you up to a $30,000 trading bonus depending on the amount of deposit you make and how much trading you do. You obviously have to deposit a large amount to get that, but if you deposit smaller amounts, there are other bonuses along the way. Okay, so check out that link and see what you think. That's a nice little rhyme, isn't it? Now then, it's probably worth talking about the Bitcoin halving. Now, halving is something that happens approximately every 4 years, and the next one is in 2 days, 4 hours, 48 minutes and 19 seconds, which is coming out now sort of late on the 19th of April. It'd be good if it was the 20th, wouldn't it? I think it'd be like a 420. Now, I'm not really sure what people are expecting with this. I don't know if people are expecting some sort of massive hike in the price or a massive dump or whatever. Everyone seems to have different opinions. I don't think you can put any weight on this at all, because, well, for a start, there's only ever been 3 halvings so far, and they've all been kind of different, really. The first one was like a long time ago when nobody knew how to like trade Bitcoin properly. There wasn't like derivative exchanges, that kind of thing. And the whole kind of, the whole thing about Bitcoin was all quite mysterious, The second one I wasn't around for either. And, the price did increase a lot then, but that was probably because a lot of people started talking about it. The one I did experience was the one 4 years ago, which is in 2020. And that was great, actually, because the price, I can't remember now, but I think it was less than $10,000. And the price we were always looking at was $10,500. And I thought if it gets to there, that's going to be really good. Now, it didn't really happen until I think it was later that summer, or might have even been it was later that summer in 2020. Yeah, I remember because I was on holiday in Italy in Pietra Ligure, on the Ligurian coast, and I noticed that the price of Bitcoin went over $10,000, and then it went back down again, and then I think by the end of that summer, it was like well over 10,000. Then it went on to, do that massive rally, and it kind of peaked out in November 2021. So you see, November 2021, I mean, that was a good 18 months plus after the halving. So I don't know. I don't think you can compare it with previous halvings. And the other thing at the moment is kind of most of the Bitcoin has already been mined. So it's not like there's going to be a massive supply shock because, oh no more Bitcoins getting mined, because most of it is here already. So I don't know. I can't see it being technically a massive thing. It's obviously a good thing because it makes Bitcoin more scarce, it makes it more difficult to mine, and therefore it has a value that reflects that. But at the same time, I'm not expecting a massive change in the price, and certainly not on Friday or Saturday. Now, I'm probably going to be completely wrong about that, and the price is going to do something completely batshit crazy. But I don't know. I think, well, there's no point saying what I think, but I would imagine the price will either go up to 70k or down to 50k, something like that. So for me, this is really difficult to trade, and I think all I'm looking at really is getting out of my trades, hopefully in profit or without too much of a loss, and then just kind of sitting back and seeing what happens, really. So yeah, so the halving I'm not particularly excited about, to be honest. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be good for like the awareness of Bitcoin, but I don't think it's going to be an amazing event. That said, I'll probably be up late watching somebody's live stream, watching the that final block being mined. I think Tom Crown might do that, so I'll probably watch that. Anyway, you can just Google Bitcoin halving clock and you'll probably find this site here at nicehash.com, and it'll give you the countdown so you know exactly when it is. But for now, the reality is that nobody knows where the prices are going to go. I mean, I was watching Sam Price, Crypto Life. I was watching his show this afternoon, and he was saying it's going to go down to 52k, that kind of thing. I think it will go down to 50, something like that. But I think that's a little bit low, to be honest. But we'll see. But having said that, the price is sort of like bounced a bit from like 59.5. It seems to be on its way up, and I think my short is probably going to close, isn't it? Probably going to hit the stop loss just there. If it does, it's not a big deal. It will close in profit anyway. So yeah, a bit of a useless video today, I'm afraid. So yeah, sorry about that. Not a lot I can do, really. Do join the Telegram group, and then we can have a discussion about it over there, and then hopefully we can come up with some good trades. I think what would be ideal, really, is if I could get out of my current trades and then just sit on cash, sit on like Bitcoin or USDT, like ready to go long if there is a massive dump. And then if there isn't a massive dump, I think there probably will be one in the next few weeks. So I don't know. It's tricky. Trading at the moment is tricky. Probably the best thing to do really is if you've got some cash, every time the price goes down, just buy a bit. That's probably the best thing to do. All right. I hope that helps anyway, but any questions, do leave them in the comments down below. While you're down there, make sure you are subscribed. You've got the notifications set on all. Do like the video, of course, and above all, tell your friends.